I don't know if Ike is still on or if he still has the little spinny thing or not. But we can go ahead and go. We can I don't want to.
Sure.
Let's wait until 6.
Okay.
To start talking.
Okay.
So no guitar talk until 6, Chris. We can talk about other things, like all the ice cream that you're gonna have, huh?
Step straight.
Oh, we could. The production crew has told me to sit up straighter, so we could talk about like how hot it is and how good ice cream is. So let me ask you, when you ever get the ice cream truck come by your neighborhood and you ran out and got an ice cream treat?
Have I?
Well, yeah.
Very, very rarely.
What would your go-to
Because,
ice
as
cream
you know,
treat?
We have ice cream.
Yeah, that's right. What was your ice cream treat of choice?
Man, probably a rocket pop or something like that.
We have bomb pops in the freezer.
Yeah. Okay.
Now, I think it would be funny if we just sat here for an hour eating popsicles.
That would be.
Dude,
yeah.
Did you hear the Choco Taco is no longer?
What?
Yeah.
Brad wants to know what's in the globe.
The Brad, this is the Globe Bar, sir. And today I'm going to be enjoying, because it's hot, a Topo Chico.
Has it been in there all day?
No, it hasn't. I just put it in. I put it in right before we went live so that I could have it.
Good Lord, I can't even see that.
I have never had one of these before. It does taste a little. It's yummy. How about that? I'm gonna switch right back to Coors Light after this, though. So, hey everybody, this is Matt from Texas Toast Guitars. But today, Chris and I are in my living room with the Globe Bar. Chris, would you like something from the Globe Bar?
No.
Are you sure?
I'd like to look at your glasses.
Sure, there's a lot of neat stuff in there, sir.
Those are nice.
You should put some ice
put those in the dishwasher for the next 4 years. They could totally ruin them for you.
Totally wreck them. Yeah. If you wanted to have some ice and some tasties in there, there's some other stuff down here too.
Pass, but thanks. Thanks for the offer.
You know, because it's nothing like 100-degree day. Come inside and have a thirst-quenching whiskey. You know what I mean? Thirst-quenching vodka. So anyway, so Chris and I are here at the house.
Why is that?
Well, because Chris, there is a plumber coming over at some point, and maybe he'll be, or she, I don't know, he or she will be, maybe they will be willing to join us for the live stream. Plumbing talk. So this is Chris,
Matt and Chris,
and he's a plumber, and you're into plumbing, right? And I guess you plumb. Yeah,
that's all I do. Yeah.
And so
I'm on the clock during this, right?
That's right. Oh yeah. So it is hotter than the hinges of hell right now. Chris and I have been working on getting the shop ready for our woodworking workshop, build a classic woodworking workshop that starts Monday. It is full to capacity. And we have a bunch of people who have signed up for workshops that are in this year, and some people who've signed up for workshops next year already, and I'm really looking forward to those. How about you, sir?
Yep. I'm looking forward to them.
Yeah,
we got a bunch of good ones on tap.
Yeah, I think we do.
So yeah, we have some new stuff that's going to be fun.
Yeah, we do. We have neck through workshop.
Some of the classics are
and
always fun.
All the classics. That's right.
So yeah.
The one that seems to be the most popular, in spite of what people on YouTube say, is the new carb top offering. Whenever we say, hey, we have this new workshop, what do people often say?
Is it a neck through?
Yeah, can I do a neck through or something? So we thought, let's do a neck through workshop. And so far, we have a couple, but that's next year, though.
Yeah.
So it's a ways off. So I'm sure that by then it'll be full and everyone will have a good time. So, so we have some new exciting things that we're going to talk about today. Some ideas for new TV shows I would like to see this fall. Chris, I know when you hear them, you're gonna love them, and
Oh,
I
yeah.
know you guys are gonna love them too. Further into that end, I would like to hear your ideas for new and exciting TV. Maybe we'll send this video to Netflix and we'll all get TV shows.
That'd be a great idea.
Yeah, like one of my favorite TV show ideas was take Teen Mom and Bully Beatdown and have Teen Mom Beatdown. I don't know what it would be, but the name sounds really funny.
Yeah. And Netflix has been having some trouble, so maybe we could, set them on the right course towards financial security.
Maybe.
Again. Yeah.
Let's take a super chat, sir, shall we?
From Rick B.
Hey, Rick.
Matt, are you planning on another fabric top class next year?
I don't know, Rick. I think we are.
Yeah. I don't know that we necessarily scheduled one.
We may not have it scheduled.
We have another one this year.
We have one this year, and it's full.
So it seems like that might be something we might want to do.
Maybe Rick wants to come back and do another fabric top, or wants to come back and do another one and bring his friends.
There was talk that Rick was going to come and do the set neck class, I think.
Again?
And we were going to build a set neck Ibanez Iceman.
Again?
Okay,
yeah.
Yep.
I think it's a great idea. So, yes.
Trent China said, Matt's house is nice. I always imagined his home was like the Sons of Anarchy clubhouse.
I often imagined it like that too.
Yep.
Well, I'm just telling you this is
Wasn't the clubhouse in Sons of Anarchy nice?
Pretty nice.
It had that neat table.
Yeah, it had a cool table.
Yeah. I think there was a pool table in there. That's pretty nice.
That was a bar.
Yeah. It had a garage out back with a bunch of hobby stuff in it.
Yeah, sure.
Toys and stuff. Yeah.
A bunch of motorbikes.
Loaded with guns.
Guns and motorbikes.
Yeah. Pretty much it's the same place.
Yeah,
motorbikes and guns.
I'm just telling you guys this is my house. It may not actually be.
It's a rental.
This is
It's an Airbnb that we got for the day.
I'm at a friend's house. This is actually Chris's house.
No. My house looks like the clubhouse to Sons of Anarchy. Yeah.
So are you ready to hear about some of these new and exciting TV shows?
Yes.
So Joy is going to read the show name and the description, and then you and I are going to talk about them a little bit.
Okay.
All right.
Do I get to guess what it's about?
Oh, we could you want to just guess based on the name?
Yeah.
All right. You want to try that? Let's try that.
Yeah. Let's see how this goes.
Okay, the first show name.
Yeah.
Mike Linko, guitar detective.
Oh,
Mike
yeah.
Linko, guitar detective.
I believe this is about a hard-nosed cop who goes after the seedy underworld of guitar thievery.
All right, let's see how close he is here.
He's a street-smart veteran cop who plays by his own rules. If your guitar is stolen and if you can find him, he's the man to call.
He's like the A-team.
Mike Linko.
Guitar detective.
Using the latest in high-tech gadgets and gut instincts, he locates missing guitars. Oh yeah, he has a cool car too.
Oh yeah, the cool car is just as much a character as Mike Linko.
Possibly, yeah.
What
A lot of guitar chases or car chases in guitar recovery.
Oh yeah, there is.
Yeah.
So I got a Facebook message from someone who was saying that I ought to install microchips in all my guitars so that if they're stolen.
I think that's where this whole idea came
right.
from, right?
So I said, yeah. So you said, I'm sure that's going to be the number one thing on the police department's priority list, guitar recovery.
Yeah, and then we decided there needed to be a...
So we came up with Mike Linko, guitar detective.
Yep.
On this episode, Mike Linko battles the drug cartel. It is cool 68 El Camino SS or whatever. What car do you think Mike Linko would have?
He's going to need some room to recover some of that. I don't know.
So an El Camino might be.
Yeah, it might not be the worst thing. Maybe that Corvette with the camper shell on it.
No, I said in
in
the show description it says he has a cool car.
There's been a GMC van and an 84 Yugo.
Come on.
Yugo.
It's got to have a cool car.
Yeah, you can't get anything in an 84 Yugo.
So what would you think about
maybe like a down and dirty Suburban that's all like tricked out.
How about a Wagoneer with a
Escalade.
wood on the
a Wagoneer.
Escalade?
Yeah.
I love the idea.
Really.
How big of a mustache do you think Mike Linko, guitar detective, has?
Not a very big one.
I think he's got a. He's
I think
got
it's
like
trimmed to within an inch of its life, as far as it's
pencil
not
thin?
like no, not pencil thin, no, but not like
not like Sam Elliott, but groomed and
big, but fully trimmed at all times.
yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Mike Linko, guitar detective. I would tune in and watch that.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
To be on right after Night Boat.
Night Boat.
Tonight, Night Boat falls in love. His character's name is Night Boat, and he has a boat at night.
Remember that TV show with Hulk Hogan and that other guy where they were Navy SEAls and they had like the Thunder in Paradise.
Yeah.
And they were Navy SEAls who solved crimes later. They were like the A-team, but there's a bunch of wrestlers on.
You know it, brother. Says that every episode.
All right, what's the next one?
And then one of the big bro
shake. Yeah. Okay.
At the end of every episode.
I'm gonna watch Mike Linko.
Okay.
Guitar.
Next up is Relic, My Guitar.
I believe this is a show where you bring your new guitar to us and we relic it.
That's right.
You send in your pristine new guitar, and our team of experts makes it look like a vintage road warrior.
So
experts.
So you go to Guitar Center and you buy a brand new something, and you send it into Relic My Guitar. And I think Exhibit is probably it's like Pimp My Ride, only it's Relic My Guitar.
Yeah.
And they just wreck it basically, or they make it look like you've been playing it for 50 years, even though you just got it that day.
Well, the first thing you do is you hook a string to the high E, you some sort of rope, and you tow it around everything you do, and that does two things. It relics the guitar, and it also breaks that tuner.
Oh, and so you have to put a new tuner that's different.
That's the secret to the whole
deal.
That's
the secret sauce right there. I love the idea. Now, I don't know, who do you think would be, I don't know if Exhibit would be good for that or not, but maybe Jesse James could be on Relic My Guitar.
Special guest,
Special guest.
I'd like to see more action stars on that.
Special guest.
It could almost be like Jackass.
Yeah.
Only we use your guitar as the surfboard.
That's a great idea. Jackass, Relic. Jackass
snowboard,
presents Relic My Guitar.
Water ski. Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
You're using my guitar as a water ski.
Honey Knoxville presents Relic My Guitar.
Yeah.
That's perfect. Starring Steve-O.
Bulls running at you, and you got the guitar out there trying to block the bull.
This is a great show. I would totally, guys getting hit in the nuts with your guitar over and over. That's all it would be. That's great. I can't wait for the Dick House production of Relic My Guitar, starring Johnny Knoxville and Steve-O.
Yeah.
And we
Oh yeah, you put some trucks on it. We could skate your guitar.
Totally.
Yeah. Ollie your guitar.
There's been the guys from the Surf Punks had a skatar for a while.
Yeah.
Anyway, all
right. Guitar by Committee. Wouldn't that be cool?
That's the name of the show, Guitar by Committee. Wouldn't that be cool?
Okay.
What's that show, Chris?
So I think what it is somebody brings an idea to the committee with like some general outlines, and the committee kind of finalizes it, and then you have to build it.
Close.
Okay.
Write down the craziest ideas you can think of for a new guitar, and host Ryan Seacrest tells the world about them. And the TV audience votes for the winner, and the master guitar builders at the Fender Custom Shop spring into action and build the craziest guitars of all time. Text and data rates may apply.
Would that be, because you have to pay for the guitar that they're going to build somehow. So you have like a 1-900 number set up, or you text.
So it's a competition show.
It's a competition show, and you get to
see
vote.
Who the winner is.
Yeah, and so each time you send a text in, you get that the show gets $1, whatever. And then, of course, in addition to all the sponsorship from like Procter & Gamble and Tide and stuff like that. And but all the money goes to pay for these wild instruments that the fans vote on. And Ryan Seacrest is there in his suit and his smart little tie. And it's a fun
This is similar to another show that I pitched to NBC, America's Got Guitars.
I think we've got something like that.
thing.
Yeah.
Lucky O said, "Forget Ryan Seacrest, get Nugent to host it."
Ted Nugent is always a good choice because he doesn't have any enemies.
Yeah, he's
at all. He's absolutely
Polarized.
the least polarizing.
divisive,
Yeah, that's right.
Of all the,
That's right.
the rock and rollers.
Okay. All right.
You
Next
get him
up.
and Joan Jett as co-hosts.
Roast my guitar.
What do you think that is, Chris?
I believe this is where you bring your guitar and a panel of stand-up comedians beat each other up as well as your guitar verbally.
Ooh, that would be good.
Okay, it's not
Close.
right.
No.
It's not 100% right.
Okay.
Experts evaluate the guitars thought to be worth big bucks. Sometimes they are, most times they are not.
Okay.
That would be the so that's the
All right, this was
it's
the,
like old people show up thinking they've got something that's
Uh-huh.
worth a lot of money and wah wah,
Yeah.
it's worth
Uh-huh.
$99 if you can find the right guy to buy it.
Mhm.
And you could get that guy from Pawn Stars to be there with $99. I'll give you $99 for it right now, or whatever it is. You know.
Yeah. Okay.
What do you think about that show?
I think that's a great show.
I'm not. You didn't seem to like go for that as much as you
I
did
thought
Linko.
Guitar
Guitar
Road
Road
Show was what that one was going to be called.
Okay. All right.
So yeah.
I like the idea of professional stand-up comedians basically smack talking your guitar and you.
Yeah, 'cause
Well,
that's
you-
mostly a roast, right?
Yeah,
They beat
that's-
each other up.
they-
and then
yeah.
they also talk about
They smack talk each
Uh-huh.
other and they smack talk you and your guitar and how you thought it was going to be worth
Mhm.
500,000 and it's really only worth 5.
Yeah, I really want to hear Nikki
Dollars.
Glaser give me shit.
Okay, well she will.
Yeah, I know.
Jim said, how about a show of a bunch of dudes playing electric guitar in the cow tank and see who's still standing?
You know, that is a great idea, Jim. And we thought about doing this live stream from the stock tank pool, the horse trough pool.
Uh-huh.
But well, I don't know why we didn't, but it's yeah,
In the rain, under the light.
in the
That would be
rain,
us.
and yeah. All right, what's the next show?
With Leslie yelling at you.
Yeah,
This one
You and
is
Jim can do that one.
Classic Guitar Shop.
classic guitar shop. You want to pass or play? You don't.
I think this one should be this should be the
Pretty
one
good.
where you bring something in and the guys in the shop just make fun of you.
Nowhere near what it's gonna be.
It's pretty vague, the title.
So what is classic guitar
Two
shop?
guys cruise for the classics and search far-flung corners of the country for forgotten and derelict guitars to restore at their shop.
Okay.
Old junk is transformed into gleaming masterpieces and sold to the top bidder.
Now, if this sounds a little bit like Gas Monkey Garage,
Yeah.
it is exactly that because I just took that description
Uh-huh.
and put in guitar for a car.
Uh-huh. We're gonna lose the shop.
We're gonna, yeah. So yeah,
Yeah. Hurry up.
I should have come up with. Now I'm not sure who's gonna be on this show.
Yeah. Beer assistant.
Yes, but you could be on it.
I'm
You want
gonna have to grow another beard.
No. I mean,
Okay.
it depends on who you want to be.
Okay.
You might need either to grow another beard or more bracelets and tattoos. Just throwing it out there.
Okay.
I know a guy who can hook you up with both those things. You know him too.
Mm-hmm.
You know him. He's out there watching right now, right? Jimmy is watching.
Yes.
Excellent. Hi, Jim.
More tattoos.
He's got tattoos.
No, I know.
He knows. He's not gonna give them to you, but
I just need tattoos.
you need. Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah. Okay. Time to get that Evil Knievel one.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah.
What's the next?
We're on to Guitar Slingers.
Guitar Slingers. You're gonna really like this one, Chris.
I think this is the one where it's a cast of puppets, and you call guitar shops pretending to be a buyer for a vintage guitar.
That would be a hilarious show.
Yeah.
But it's not it.
Hello. Do you have any Les Paul?
Okay, this one is not a reality show. This is a
Oh.
pre-recorded dramatic series.
Yeah.
Okay.
4 rebellious teenagers in rural Kansas lie, cheat, and steal to make it to the Battle of the Bands in exotic, mysterious, and faraway California. Along the way, they have life-changing experiences and may even fall in love.
Uh-huh. Yeah, this is gonna be a woke show, right? Yeah.
I like you would like the part about how they may even fall in
Maybe
love.
fall in love. The two dudes.
Two dudes.
That's if we pitch it to Netflix, that's what they're gonna spin it
Okay,
as.
it's going to be the Brokeback Mountain of.
Yeah,
Yeah.
band. Yeah.
So what do you think about that though? It's basically like, their band is they're gonna be the next big guitar heroes. They live in rural Kansas. Let's say they live in I don't know where, Tombstone, Kansas. Tombstone, Indiana. Whatever. I don't know.
What's the name of this band?
I don't know yet. You got any ideas?
No. This seems an awful lot like the story of Poison.
It's not, but it sounds a lot like it,
Okay.
doesn't it? Yeah.
Leftio says Brokeback Guitars.
Broke Dick Guitars.
Brokeback.
Oh, Brokeback Guitars. I like Broke Dick Guitars. What do you think? What do you think of Guitar Slingers?
Sure.
I can see that on Netflix, dude.
I can see it as a limited series HBO kind of thing.
Okay, I'm down with that as well.
Yeah, because the world of high speed rock and roll can often be seedy.
Yes, it can.
And I think
Good to have a
HBO
nice piece of lumber in your hand.
Yeah. Well, and you don't want a channel where you can't use the swear words.
Nope. How many people are watching right now? Do we know?
Yes, I can tell you.
14.
So there's more than 14, I bet you.
71.
Okay. All right. Not bad. All right. So we're getting down to the real nitty gritty of these awesome shows.
All right, I'm ready.
All right. Punked Guitar Edition, sponsored by Yamaha Music Industries.
And Ashton
And Ashton Kutcher.
Kutcher. Okay. All right. What do you think that is, Chris?
This is the one, I think, where somebody's playing at a bar or something like that, and we walk in and ask them to play their guitar or something like that, and have some sort of mishap, and the guitar gets broken.
There you go.
And then we present them with a newer one, and then all their family comes running out, and they're all like, "Yeah, right!"
Okay, Chris is spot on. So what's the show?
It is a crack group of nutty pranksters sneak backstage and destroy the guitars of needy players at live gigs.
Boo!
The twist is that their family is in on it, and the now devastated players get new guitars from Yamaha.
From Yamaha.
Yeah, wouldn't that be cool?
It would be for Yamaha.
Yeah. I'm just trying to think too of like a good guitar that's like not wildly popular in the United States.
And I like the idea of a Yamaha sponsorship.
Or like Hagstrom would be another one where like, hey, you get a new. I'm sorry we dorked up. Sorry we dorked up your guitar. Here's the new top end of the line of Hagstrom.
The newest guild.
Super chat from Brian Duncan.
Hey,
$5 for his late fee. Nice digs, he says.
Hey, Brian Duncan. Brian Duncan's joining us in the shop tomorrow.
Yeah.
All right. Are you ready for the next one, Chris?
Yeah, I like it.
What? I think it should be Hagstrom edition, not Yamaha. I think Hagstrom would be funnier.
Yeah.
They both make great instruments.
Wood, Sweat, and Tears.
What do you think this one is, sir?
I don't know. I'm gonna pass.
Okay. All right.
4 custom guitar builders compete against the clock and each other to build the best playable instrument they can through a series of challenges in less than 8 hours.
Whoa.
The final 2 contestants are pit in a head-to-head matchup to build signature guitars in only 5 days.
In their own shop.
This show has nothing like this show has ever aired in the history of shows ever. That's what's so great about this one. Or what's so great about it is it's exactly a ripoff of a show that already exists, and then we just change the thing that gets made.
Yeah, is guaranteed to be popular.
Guaranteed to be popular.
Yeah.
What do you think of that?
Brand new idea or rehash? Which one do you like better?
Rehash every time. That's right. So as you know, this one I took Forged in Fire and simply put guitar where it said knife or blade or something like that.
Yep.
What do you think of that show? So,
Oh, I think that's a winner right there.
I do too.
Yep.
I do too.
Wouldn't want to watch guitars being built
in 8 hours.
Yep.
Who do you think the panel of judges could include? Besides Ted Nugent and Joan Jett.
Joan Jett. Well, you're going to have somebody that's well versed in actual construction of guitars.
Yep.
So maybe you could get somebody like John Page or somebody that used to work at the Fender Custom Shop.
I vote for Ben Crow. Either one of those guys.
Well,
would
that's
be
going to
great,
be the European edition.
Okay, yeah.
That's coming. That's season 2. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. I think you're gonna want to have a celebrity, a big mouth celebrity. That's Ted.
Big mouth celebrity is important.
Yeah. Charismatic, big mouth celebrity.
Yep.
You're gonna want to have somebody that actually knows what the hell they're talking about.
Yep.
And you're gonna want to have, I don't know, eye candy.
Sure.
Because let's face it, it's a dude show.
It's a total dude show. You're right. Yeah.
So
Yeah, you're right. So yeah,
I don't know that Joan Jett's necessarily the right one.
I
Maybe we get that
Orianthi.
yeah.
You know who would do it, and you know who would be good, and you know what dudes, like especially dudes our age, can relate to. It would be Lita Ford. She'd be great, and she probably has the same feelings about Joan Jett that Ted Nugent does. Maybe she could play the Ted Nugent part. She could be the loudmouth, charismatic rock star who butts heads with Joan Jett, both on and off screen.
Sure.
Okay. All right.
That's a good one.
I like it.
So you think you can play guitar?
Ooh, I love this one. What do you think? So you think you can play guitar?
I think this is the one where loudmouths get put to the test with real bands in real band situations.
That's right. We've talked about this.
And it's not just going to a rehearsal.
No.
But I'm also trying to think how Matt thinks.
Yeah.
With wording and stuff. So
what is so you think you can play guitar?
Big talking guitar players are given a chance to play classic rock favorites in front of a festival crowd with Kiss, Blue Oyster Cult, and White Lion.
Dang! And White Lion?
White Lion.
If they can trade licks, keep it together, and even pull it off, they win the cash prize.
And a dream vacation to Sammy Hagar's Cabo Wabo. I just added that right now. What do you think of that? So basically, all those loudmouth hotshots at Chugger's Bar on Wednesday night who say how rad they are, they get a chance to to show off in front of a big audience at like Cheyenne Frontiers Days or XIT Rodeo or whatever. And where I don't know where those bands are playing anymore, but
or even Chuggers.
Or even no. It's got to be like a big. Yeah, I mean it's got to be bigger than the stage at Chuggers.
Yeah.
But yeah, so like a big audience, and okay, dude, there you go.
Go.
Yeah, you get and you get to just go out and you get to either make it or break it, and you're in Supertramp for one song. Is Supertramp even still on tour?
Probably.
I'm sure they are. Yeah. Okay, what do you think of that show? I love that idea because I know a bunch of loudmouth big talkers who talk about. There's talk of how awesome you are, and then there's how awesome you are.
Yep.
Okay.
Backstage cruise ship.
Ooh, Backstage cruise ship.
This seems like another limited. This sounds more like a
limited
edition.
Spoiler alert.
Cinemax show.
This is not a reality show.
No, I think this is a scripted Backstage.
Yes, this is a scripted
behind
program.
the scenes Cinemax show.
Okay.
It's a late night TNA show. Is what I think.
It could be. Okay, what do you got?
The romantic and comic tales of the passengers and crew aboard a rock and roll cruise ship.
Isn't that awesome? We could get Scott Dahlhauer from Dangerous Toys to be on it, and a bunch of other B-list celebrities who could, it's basically Love Boat.
All those formerly hot chicks. Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
It's so it's a bunch of B-list rockers who were not so Scott wouldn't be that guy, but like guys who are in the band but not the original members.
Okay.
So like the new bass player for Rat would be on it or something, or the guy who is the drummer for Dawkins now, or whatever it is.
Sure.
Yeah, the second guy who played keyboards for Europe, something like that. And then who knows? They may just fall in love. What do you think of that show?
Or they may just do it.
I like your twist on it, where it's a late night show and you can actually see celebrity skin.
Yeah, they may be, or maybe not even. Yeah, it's obviously stand-ins.
Oh yeah, obvious body doubles.
Yeah, because nobody wants to see.
Nobody wants to see
early '60s rockers.
No one wants to see naked Rudy Sarzo.
Yeah, correct. Yeah.
Although
people might want to see naked like Erica Laniak, and it could be all the rockers and all the
video
chicks they married and or
The Baywatch cast.
Plus all the.
What if we just change the name to Naked Rudy Sarzo on a Boat?
No.
Okay, all right. Well,
on a boat.
I'm trying. Love Boat, starring Rudy Sarzo, uncensored. Rudy Sarzo's Gone Wild.
Oh, this is lick stuff.
I think Rudy Sarzo's Gone Wild has legs too.
Okay.
Okay, what's the next one?
Are you a better guitar player than a 6-year-old?
I love this one.
I think you can take off with this one.
Yeah, well,
We've heard it.
yeah. So this is the one where you have to outplay a Japanese 6-year-old kid, right?
Close, yeah, close.
Loudmouth American guitar players are pit against 6-year-old Korean classical guitar prodigies to see who is really the best.
Yeah,
So,
I think they should have to play the same guitar too, because it's usually.
Yes, that's
I just
right.
can't see myself getting along with this.
Yes.
Or the nut width is too narrow.
Yeah.
Or I just
And
can't.
I always
I
love
just
to
can't
say,
make
well, it's
that
too
yet.
bad you're not a 6-year-old Korean kid because then you'd be able to play it.
Correct.
So yeah,
So
so
they have to trade licks back and forth.
and it's a classical guitar. It's not,
Okay.
yeah, you're not like, you don't show up
Oh,
with your,
okay.
your
Well, see,
strap.
so right off the bat. Yeah.
Hey man, yeah, it's you don't
Maybe
get
that's the bonus round.
yeah, well, yeah,
Okay,
sure.
well, you can't do it. Yeah, you
It's
sort of held
basically,
your own now.
yeah,
Let's see how you do with your own preferred
it's
guitar.
basically bully beatdown, but the beat downer is a 6-year-old Korean guitar prodigy, which I think would be hilarious.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like the whole class of Korean kids
Well, I think that was
beating up on one
yes.
guy.
Yeah.
Not only can this
Beating
kid
up.
do it, but they all can do it. Yeah.
Every single kid here
Every single kid
is better than you.
whoop your butt.
Here's Chuck. He's playing at Chuggers Wednesday night
Yeah.
in his 90s rock tribute band. He's going to go up against the 6-year-old Korean prodigy,
Mhm.
and let's see what happens.
Yeah.
You and I could host this show, maybe.
Sure.
Let's see how
I'd like
this-
to think that we did at least have an executive producer spot
I think
every single
I think
one.
so. I love these show ideas, and I want all of them to be mega huge hits.
You have to hold up the Casamigos from behind the back bottle. It's if you reach all the way to the back
Why is that?
because they're talking tequila.
This
over.
one?
Nope, next one. Inside.
Here we go. Casamigo. And this is Brian and Jim's favorite preferred tequila, as I recollect.
Yes.
Okay.
They're talking tequila in here.
All right.
All right. I think we're winding them down here now.
Okay.
Undercover guitar builder.
Ooh, how do you feel about Undercover Guitar Builder?
I like this show. I think this is the one where a guitar builder of some renown shows up unannounced at a guitar factory and proceeds to have to, basically try and weasel their way into real production.
Yeah.
early
Okay.
on.
So what's this one?
Master builders go undercover under assumed names and in costume at the PRS factory and try to fit in on the production line.
Yeah.
So this would be guys in disguises.
Mhm.
Start like at the base level, first position sander at PRS,
Yeah.
and there's fake mustaches everywhere.
Mhm.
What do you think about this one?
Yeah, too long wigs and weird
Yeah.
hats and lots of glasses.
Oh yeah.
Big wrong glasses.
Because it's funny, like I have built guitars for many years, as have you, but we've never done it in a big factory. So who
Right.
knows what that would actually be like?
Right.
We might not have any idea what's that face? Oh, Mila's upset. Okay, yeah.
It's like off the bed.
So my dog is over here and she's enjoying her busy moment. So what do you think about undercover guitar, undercover luthier?
I like it. And then and then at the end of the show, they find out who the undercover person, and they're like, oh my god,
I can't believe it's that guy from that one thing.
Uh-huh.
Ah, bless you. Here you go, Chris.
Oh, thank you.
Looks like you were ready for one. Okay, all right.
Yeah, that sounds like a
well,
real winner to me.
I mean, I think the thing about that show is it's just because, so you know what I mean? So like if Rick Turner were still alive, God rest his soul, and he went to work at Paul Reed Smith for one day.
Yeah.
In like the low, or like Leo Fender goes to work at Paul Reed Smith or whatever it is.
Uh-huh.
I think that would be a funny thing to watch. So yeah.
Yep. So I have a pitch for a show.
Okay.
It's called Guitar Shop Makeover.
Ooh, I like that
and
one.
it's similar.
Is it? Let me see if I can guess what it is.
Uh-huh.
A budding guitar shop
Mhm.
gets a TV show on History Channel, and they come in and basically build them a brand new shop.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, well, or they come in and watch their processes and then give them some pointers,
Hmm.
and they turn their business around.
Hmm.
Uh-huh.
I like that idea.
Sure.
Okay.
The end.
That's it.
Well,
There's a lot more than that, isn't there?
No.
Oh, there was.
That was a lot of shows.
Yeah.
If everyone, even if half of those, that's like
Well, let's
half a dozen guitar shows.
so how many of you guys would like to watch any of those shows? Okay, Chris, how about this? What was your favorite? Audience members, what was your favorite new show pitch ideas from Matt and Chris at Texas Toast Guitar? What was your favorite?
Well, I think the one that most viewers would like is Mike Linko Guitar Cop.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I actually think Are You Better Than a 6-Year-Old Korean Prodigy? I think would be wildly fun.
I think the one where people play with famous bands would be really funny too.
Which, I mean, that's basically the same show, except the famous band is like a 6-year-old or the 6-year-old is a famous band.
Uh-huh.
You know what I mean?
But you'd have the star power of this week's episode is Cinderella.
Yeah.
Because it's all going to be like.
Well, I had it like,
hair.
hey, you take Buck Dharma's place on stage at the Cheyenne Frontier Days rodeo stage and show everybody who's better, you or the guy from Blue Oyster Cult.
Yeah.
Ready, go, Godzilla.
Ooh, here's another one.
Yeah.
Band swap, where the guitar players swap places for a week.
Oh, that would be
It's like wife
awesome.
swap only.
Only
Yeah. So you
band
could get
swap.
like CC DeVille could join.
Now he's in.
Yeah, like I was gonna say.
How about this? CC DeVille and
Slaughter.
Reverend Horton Heat switch.
There you go. Yeah, two totally
Yeah.
dissimilar.
Oh, yeah. That's what you got. Yeah.
Garth Brooks band and Judas Priest.
Yes. KK Downing now plays for
Uh-huh.
Dwight Yoakam.
Yeah, and they have to go on tour for they have to play like a whole show, not just a song.
Yeah, they have to play
and
a
see
whole
if they can't pull it off.
leg of a tour.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
some of those guys might actually surprise you.
Vivian Campbell is now in Los Lobos.
Yes.
Wouldn't that
For an
be
entire
awesome?
show? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
that would be a cool show.
I love that.
It'd be way better than Wife Swap because they never actually. Let's be honest.
Let's be honest. Yeah. Has that ever happened on Wife Swap? Have you ever there? Do you ever watch the I think it's called Behind the Bastards, and it's a show. It's a podcast about these like fairly terrible people in history and all of the rotten things that they have done. And it's not like, oh, hey, here's this guy and he just happens to be a dick. It's like people who have like power and like city planners who through like various programs basically do like architectural racism where they're like, this park is open to everybody. But the one I was listening to on the way back from Chicago the other day was this park is open to everybody, but all the bridges, and this is in New York, all the bridges to get there are too low for buses to go under. And just stuff like that. Industrial, what do they call that? Segregation.
Sure.
So yeah. So anyway, we could have. So one of those Behind the Bastards was the bastards of reality TV and some of the rotten stuff that's happened on reality TV shows. Yeah.
Dave said,
"Hi, Dave."
Dastardly Dave. We did band swap. When a band didn't show, we would jump on stage and play an instrument we normally don't.
That would be cool.
Yeah.
Who Dave's played with some big name players too. So yeah.
Yeah, he might very well want to be a contestant.
He might very well have already done this in real life. He may very well have played for Racer X or whoever. I don't know. Yeah. Was it Racer X a band?
Yeah.
Who was in Racer X? Paul Gilbert?
Possibly.
I
Yeah.
can't
No, as I recall, the guy from Racer X was maybe, although maybe that was a different band.
There's also King's X.
Yeah, King's X is the one I'm thinking of.
Yeah.
The guy with the
The 8-string bass or the 6.
yeah, and the big tall like
12-string bass.
mohawky thing.
Yeah, I think that's King's X.
That's
Yeah.
King's X. You're right. Yeah. Yeah, Racer X.
If
Turns
you
out
guys-
it's Speed Racer's brother.
If you know who was in Racer X, please let me know. So because I don't know.
In the X5 prototype.
Yeah, I always liked Tom Slick better than Speed Racer.
I like the song Speed Racer, and I like the opening credits.
What
But
did
the
you like-
show was a little bit, kind of freaked me out a little bit.
Did you ever watch Tom Slick?
Every race is yeah.
And everyone
Cars are
had-
spinning. Yeah.
Everyone's eyes were really big. Did you ever watch Tom Slick in the Thunderbolt Grease Slapper?
No, we've
Okay.
talked about that.
We had a guitar called the
Yeah, I
Thunderbolt
do,
Grease
yeah.
Slapper.
Uh-huh.
Maybe we should reintroduce that one.
We really should.
Hey, I want to tell everybody about the new website that will be going live pretty soon, I think. And I'm very excited for the new website. And I'm very excited for some new models that we're going to be offering. I don't want to spill the beans too much, but I think we've got some really neat stuff coming. So, anybody got anything to say?
Okay. Everybody's
Pertinent things?
following
No.
along.
Okay. So, Chris, now that we've talked about great guitar TV shows, the last time that we did this, where we talked about an idea for something like this, the very next day, we got a call from Ben Crow, and the Great Guitar Build-Off was born.
Mm-hmm.
Wouldn't it be something if somebody watching right now, and these are all funny, dumb ideas, but
Some of them are funnier than others.
you and I have actually talked about having a reality TV show numerous times.
Uh-huh.
I would
Well, there
love.
was a time when you actually got a call from somebody.
Yep. And now that was when we were as a shop, we were in our infancy. But I still love the idea of a TV show, and I would love to do it. I think you have the personality to pull it off. I'll just sort of ride along.
That's it seems exactly like what's going to happen.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
What? Okay, so if
If
we
we
had,
filmed it at a thrift store every day, maybe I'd have the personality.
what do you think? What do you think if you and I had a show, and this is a real life thing? What do you think it would be like? I mean,
I think pretty much everything would cease to be a thing at the shop, and
it would just
show
be
would
like
be all
a bunch of
encompassing.
knuckleheads doing a bunch of knucklehead
Maybe,
shit.
but it would be, a much different. I can't imagine what it would be.
Because I think that formula of a bunch of knuckleheads doing a bunch of knucklehead shit in a shop where you're supposed to be making stuff, and then there's a big argument, that's kind of gone the way of the dodo.
It's kind of played out,
Yeah.
So, but so you think you can play, or any of these other things?
I think if you and I
we
could
were
be
head writers on Mike Linko Guitar Day.
Mike Linko, Guitar Detective.
Yeah.
This week, Mike Linko.
Takes on the Mexican mob. That's pretty much every episode. BT dub.
And he's got a cool car.
Yeah.
Loring says,
Hey,
Love Island meets New Yankee Workshop.
Love Island meets New Yankee Workshop.
Mm-hmm.
And, this would be a great
We're gonna have a
show.
hard time diversifying.
There's one of those shows where you can't talk. That would be a great show for me to be on.
Any questions? Yeah. Oh.
Damn it. I would
Veins in
also
his forehead.
Yeah.
I
Y'all
would-
are a bunch of. Oh.
I would also really enjoy doing a show where it was just me in the shop, like on PBS. I would totally do that. So I said something about Roy Underhill the other day, and people were like, "Roy Underhill always bled." Well, have you ever known who Roy Underhill is? He was at the Woodwright shop.
Yeah.
He used a bunch of hands. So he's
That's
a
the
hand
guy
tool
that
guy.
Will Sasso took off on Mad TV.
Oh, really?
Yeah, screwed boards to his face and
Oh,
fingers
okay, yeah.
and stuff. Yeah.
But Roy Underhill was. I loved Roy Underhill and Norm Abram, Master Carpenter, and I liked all of those shows. One of the problems that I have with YouTube is I can't make videos that are that people watch. I have to make videos that say you're a dick if you don't do this, or you're a butthole if you do this. Yeah, that's the video that people watch. Gibson sucks. People watch that video. You know, so your favorite guitar sucks. And if you buy one, you're a stupid idiot. That's a popular video. Here's how we paint guitars, and if you don't, you're
stupid. Yeah.
That wildly popular. If I make the exact same video and call it, here's how we paint your guitar, nobody watches. I mean, that's a handful. Our loyal brotherhood of guitar, they watch. But in order to grow as a channel, I have to use these dumb, salacious titles. And that's something that I'm kind of a bit bummed out about YouTube. And I don't know what to do about that.
Yeah, I don't know either.
I would love to hear what you guys have to say. But yeah, so some people like Doug actually earlier said keep up the titles because he likes to go back later and read the comments. So he'll wait a month and then go back later. Doug.
Is that Nello?
No. Doug. Who has the crazy name? What's the guy he's in a class with us, and he has that Slacker Deluxe. That's what it is. So Doug. Yeah. So he likes to go back a month later and not watch the video, but like read the comments, because the comment section is like Mad Max.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I don't go in there and regulate like your dad. I just sort of like, sometimes I try to like egg people on.
Dylan said, I agree. Guitar folks want the stupid nerdy videos. Nobody watches the fun stuff.
Yeah. Hey, Dylan. Hey, so I hope that you guys stick around for one more hour of Primetime Guitar Live, starring Dylan and his lovely wife, Leslie. They will be joining us in September for the, what is it called? Build the Ultimate Guitar with Dylan McCurchie, which is a really cool thing. So for those of you who don't know, we have a workshop that's Build a Classic Fender. And in that workshop, you get to make like a Strat or a Tele or something like that. And you bring a bunch of parts and you make the body and you press in all the frets and you fine tune the neck and you do that stuff and you build a really neat, you paint it, you make a really neat guitar in 5 days. This is a little different because everything's included. So, and all the parts are totally Gucci. So like the truss rod is a Gucci truss rod, and you get carbon fiber neck inserts, and you get all the parts to do it. And instead of a 3-piece body, you get a 2-piece body, and you get to do all the paintwork, and you get to put it all together. But best of all, you get to wind your own pickups with Dylan. So Dylan comes out and he hangs out with us for, I can't remember if he's coming out for the whole thing or just a couple of days, but he's going to, I keep looking to see if the plumber's here. He is going to hang out with you. You're going to wind your own pickups. You get to pick either a Telecaster bridge and a P90 or 2 P90s. And you get to basically wind your own pickups and make something really cool. You can go off the playbook if you want, or what I recommend you do is you build the Batfish, and that's Dylan's own. Let's call it signature guitar. It's like a single cutaway shape with a bunch with a Tele bridge. We're using hip shot everything. Tele control plate. We made our own pick guard P90. It's got a maximum guitar neck with I think it's roasted maple with wangy fretboard. And it's like I said, it's all the Gucci stuff. Wheel adjust, truss rod. It's all the neat stuff. And if I were to make that guitar, I would have to charge that much money for it. And you get to do it, which is really neat. So you get to be part of it. And quite frankly, the only thing cooler than seeing one of our guitars on stage, Chris, is building your own guitar. And we've talked about that so many times. I don't want to put you on the spot, but as you know, this is the Thursday live stream, so I'm going to put you on the spot. What do you think? Yeah.
It's really cool. And in building I think in a lot of ways, building your own guitar will spoil you for other guitars.
Oh, dude, totally, right?
Yeah, because it's it's an experience, and every time you pick it up, you can remember doing it and having fun doing it. And
what do I always say about when people go home? Their wife's gonna have a dinner party.
Yeah.
And they're gonna be like, "Hey, Chris, what are you up to?"
Yeah.
You're gonna run to where your guitar is. And you're gonna show everybody all the neat stuff.
Yeah, and I think there is something about kind of bonding with an instrument, and I think there's no better way to bond with it than to make it from scratch.
Let me add a wrinkle.
I actually own several of those.
Yeah. Let me add something. Next week, Brian and his son are coming out. So what a great father-son thing to do. In fact, it's such a great father-son thing to do that we had another guy sign up for the October class who's doing exactly that. He's bringing his son out. That is rad.
Yeah.
And I think, and we've had that happen a bunch. Where like
I also had a father-daughter,
father-son, two best buds come out. Or here's the really amazing thing that's happening. Dave knows exactly what I'm going to say. You come out once and you meet some guys that you've never met before, and you have so much fun and you like hanging out with them. You come back for another workshop with those dudes, and that's happening this time. Like Doug Santaniello and Brian and Doc are all going to be here. It's happening in November. Like everybody in November knows everybody.
Yeah.
One day this is going to happen. Someone's going to show up. A couple guys are going to show up the next day. So it'll be like Tuesday, Wednesday, maybe Friday. They'll have Texas Toast tattoos. What do you bet me? What do you bet?
Bunch of Popeyes. No, I think
they'll have Powered by Evil tattoos or something.
Yeah. I think one day 5 of them or 6 of them will all gang up and go, "We want this class."
Ooh, that would be cool
class
too.
On monkeys.
I mean, I know like Raul has asked us to do that. Like he's like, "Hey, let's get Rick to do it and Cliff to do it."
Yeah.
And Doug and Dave are always into it. Doc was like, "Hey, if you do a neck through one, I'll be there." Boom, he signed up as soon as we did it. So I think that the fun part about this is you get a guitar, but there's so much more stuff. And it's really, really neat. So sometimes, not every time, but sometimes you even get an invite to the Upright Lounge, where the only Jimmy, who does not eat lousy food, will even make steaks for you.
Yep.
What do you think about that?
Well,
we actually had people
come there.
We've had people come to my house after it.
Yeah.
You can get in the horse trough.
Yeah, Doc was here. Yeah.
Doc, you know what? Doc's going to be here. It's going to be crazy hot. You might want to get in the horse trough.
A little cool. It was cool that night.
Yeah, he might want to get in the horse trough.
Yeah, maybe this time. Yeah, it might be hot enough next.
I might get in the horse trough tonight. When I say might, I mean totally.
Yep.
Is anyone saying anything else?
Commenting on the class, Brian said he'll be coming with his son. He's looking forward to it.
I love the idea of like bringing some. So Brian's been before, but we knew Brian a little bit before he came to the first workshop that he came to. But there's something cool about what do you always say, Chris? It's neat when people come back.
Yeah. Lets you know that we're doing an okay job and that they enjoyed themselves. And I mean, we can only do what we can do, and it's gratifying when they come back.
You're right, and I know that people say this all the time about everything, but you get out of it what you put into it.
Right.
And so, like, I know for a fact, guys have come out. They stay at the same hotel. They ride over. They all eat lunch together. It's just a cool thing.
Yeah, one of the funny things is that I hear from guys, and they're like, "Oh yeah, I keep in contact with all the guys that I was in class with."
Doug Cook started a Facebook page for guys.
We go back and forth on stuff all the time. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
So
it's really
I'm keeping them posted on what I'm doing right now. Okay.
Yeah.
That's really neat. So.
Rockbox said hoping to make a class one day. Seems like an extended family of great guys.
Respect, sir. That's awesome.
Jimmy says hoping to see the class at the Upright Lounge next Thursday.
Ooh, that sounds like you've all been extended an invitation to the Upright Lounge. She hasn't even met half of you jabroos yet.
And Maureen said, I think the classes are the show. I'll come and film a week if you edit.
Okay. I would absolutely do that. That's one of the reasons that we don't do, because Chris and I are doing, and
we've tried and it just doesn't work.
What happens is we get busy doing stuff. Lauren, if you want to come out and film, that would be great.
Stop people from cutting out their fingers.
Yeah, so we have
And the
Brandon
fingertips
who's going to
is
be with
slightly
us.
still like, yeah.
It seems like the better choice is to make sure people's guitars don't get wrecked and make sure
Yeah.
people's hands.
Well,
don't
and
get
it's
damaged.
about the people that are there, not about the people that are not there that we're trying to impress.
Mhm.
So
I think we're going to make sure that we do pictures from every day of this workshop because this is going to be neat. I don't know who's making exactly what, but I know Brian's making a V. I think Doug's making a prostitute. I have no idea what Doc's going to make. Did he say what he's going to do? I think there's some guy coming out to make a bass. Totally. So, I mean, it would be so cool because this is all woodworking and it's really neat. So it has never happened where everybody made the same thing.
no, we've come
Never even close, or has it?
well. We did a bunch of Les Paul and Les Paul variants in one class. I think 4
This is
people
the-
were making
This is the biggest one we've ever
Les
done.
Paul stuff.
8
Yeah.
people are in this one.
Yep. Yep. And just knowing that Doug Santinello is going to be there means that there's going to be something wacky.
Doc and Doug are really like, I mean, like there's so many people. Brian and Dave and Doc and Doug and
Doug,
Brad. Yeah, there's so many
the
Dougs.
Dave,
Gary
Yeah.
and Paul.
Of course, Gary.
there's a bunch of Pauls.
There's a bunch of Paul. All these guys. It means so much to me that they come back and that they want to come back and hang out. We've got some things that we want to do with Mike Learn next year. I think we're kind of maxed out for this year to do anything with Mike. We wanted to, but it's just not going to work out.
Doc is doing a double cut design he's been working on.
Oh, cool. So yeah, that's awesome. And of course you get to do maple top if you want. You get to do binding if you want. If you don't want, that's fine. We should get some more inlay material. Hey, I'm going to order that tomorrow first thing. So we've got one more hour, guys, of primetime guitar. I hope that you checked out Flipside Music's. That kicked it off the first hour. I think they had some technical difficulties because I don't know if it's weather related or internet related. I don't know what, but
I think they're using Ike's phone. So
and you guys know shit happens.
Yep.
However, Ryan, who's another guy who comes to a bunch of these, Ryan Elias. I always get his name wrong. I love that guy. He's helped. He from Washington and or Florida. Ryan is helping Ike at Flipside Music, the great American guitar store, get internet. That's another thing. You like meet people and like, hey, like Ike was like, I'm gonna call Ryan and see if he can get. I'm like, yeah, maybe, but I don't know. Because I'm like, well, he's 5 states away. What's he gonna be able to do for you? Turns out, quite a lot actually. So yeah,
they got it worked out. They're gonna have real internet.
The big boy internet, yeah.
Brian would like to know, we're getting close here, but he wants to know what the reveal is tomorrow.
Do we have a double reveal tomorrow?
I believe so. Yeah.
Double reveal, Challenger Standard, and Kaiser Blade Especial. What do you think of that name?
Yep.
Kaiser Blade Especial. I'm very, very excited about both of those because they're wildly beautiful. Yeah, especially the Challenger, which, as you know, Chris, is kind of a thing for me. I do indeed love the Challenger.
I love it when the Challenger turns out nice.
This one is so choice.
Yeah.
So choice. So I would like to thank our channel sponsors, Flipside Music, the great American guitar store. Guys, I urge you to check out Flipside Music, the great American guitar store when you're in the Denver area, or if you're just online. They've got a bunch of good stuff. It's all on the website. For the next couple of weeks, you'll be able to check out the Legacy store, and after that, they will be in the Destination store. I just bought some pickups from Mike at Flipside Music.
Yep.
Great American.
Yep, we did.
I would also like to thank the guy who's coming up after us, Dylan McCurchie from Dylan Talks Tone. He's going to be, I love being Lucky Pierre. You know, Ike goes on first, Dylan goes on last, you and I are Lucky Pierre.
Yeah.
Nice. Dylan's going on for the final hour of Primetime Guitar later on with his lovely wife, Leslie. I hope they're having sprees and nerds and all that sugary candy crap. There's a link in most descriptions, not in this. I forgot to do the description, but if you do the link in the description below, normally on videos, there's a link to Dylan's pickups, and if you use that link, you get a little bit off. And Chris and I get a little taste. Chris doesn't, I do. I don't tell him. No, it all comes out of the same account. Steve at Maximum Guitar Works. Of course, we use all of Maximum Guitar Works templates for everything in every class that we do. Now, I say that, and some guys try to test me. They try to, hey, I made this template in my kitchen or whatever.
Over my sink with.
And I'm like, I'd really rather you not do that, but sometimes we let them. But for the most part, you want to do a Jazz Master, you want to do a Telecaster, you want to do a P-Bass, you want to do an SG, you want to do a Les Paul, you want to do a V, you want to do an Explorer, you want to do blah, blah, blah. We use a lot of Steve's stuff to do that. And if you sign up for one of our courses, Steve gives you 10% off templates and tools, and you can use it. Like if you sign up now, he hasn't given me a list of discount codes for 2023 yet, but if you sign up now, you get to use that template discount until your workshop, and then a couple weeks after that. So very excellent. Of course, Dan and Calvin at Tonewood Experts. We use all Tonewood Experts lumber for our workshops. And have we ever had any issues with it, Chris?
Nope.
No, we have not, sir. We have, like, every so often, like if we need like ebony or something, like Dan doesn't always have it, so we'll source it some other place. But for all the guitars that we use Tonewood Experts lumber for all of our stuff and all of our workshop stuff. And what's that? One more minute. John and Cheryl at Bitterroot Guitars. Of course, we use truss rods from Bitterroot Guitars. Watch for video loaded on the Bitterroot site because John bought one of our recession specials. I'd also like to thank Chris and Dina from Odyssey Beer Works, the Great American Beer Works, and Nigel Nigel Forstner from Forstner Guitars in
Queensland,
Australia. You can buy his ebook from me on the link in the description below. Guys, thanks for watching. We will see you tomorrow for a very cool reveal. And we'll see you Sunday for a premiere. So have a great weekend, everybody. We'll talk to you soon.